New allies of Okhema, welcome to Amphoreus.
Hi.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Damn, it was a test. She's like, hey, if you guys flaked out on that fight, we were just gonna kick you.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
I mean, I'll take that as a compliment. I told you I'm a hot woman girl deep down. Why didn't you ever believe me?
A manifestation of Nicanor. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge.
Well, like she said, the opening chapter, not the finale.
When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nicanor succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Okhema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Okhema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
It won't mean anything to you, but we need to, like, hurry this whole trailblazing thing along so we can get back in touch with our friends.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
That's right, those are canon. I forgot. I forgot that those were actual Akavili things. Praise Akavili.
interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that? We're here at Marmoreal Palace, Okhema's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
They don't do that all the time, right? Like, it'd be really awkward to just come here to chill and get pulled into a memory.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
She's like, alright, you prude. It's not like you're getting undressed, you're just stepping straight into the bath.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
Yawn and try to pay attention.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole. inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Too much information, no shush. I'm sure Don Hong is loving this. We have to get all of it.
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
Well, it's not exactly a happy, story. No one likes purple prose, okay? Just cut to the chase.
I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events.
I was trying real hard.
That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
I'm kind of scared of what's gonna happen when you do that.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
This is my preference? I don't know.
Hey, no butting in. Class is still ongoing. Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the earth, ocean, and skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Yours truly descended. No, we're not there yet.
A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world.
We have to move on from the age of the Titans to the age of the Olympians.
We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
I'm sure they're not chosen from birth or anything. If you eat well and take care of yourself and work out, maybe you could be a Chrysos heir too.
Is something else wrong?
Yeah, they're treating me like a baby.
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Yeah, anyway, it sounds like you guys are going through some stuff.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
I mean, you could have done that from the get-go.
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me. Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
I mean, that's pretty par for the course, don't you think?
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
He is considerate, isn't he? He also just doesn't enjoy socializing.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Nothing good ever happens when I close my eyes.
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Whatever you say.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Okhema, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense, for the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Oh, okay. Is this a trap? Tied together with strings.
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Ah, good old lasso of truth moment.
You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago, but that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Okhema is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Okhema needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
I mean, are you allowed to get, like, you know, external aid for your 12? I guess you can do whatever you want, but...
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence.
Listen, I might get stabbed in the process, but I deliver.
I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Okhema about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
That might be out of my hands eventually. Like, you know, what happens when you guys manage your core flame stuff and the world stops being weird? People are gonna find you.
Okhema is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water.
Yeah, he probably would be getting kinda antsy. We've been up here a while.
Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about your spear. I'm really sorry about all that. Excellent. Yeah, no kidding.
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
Oh, we're from the countryside. Don't worry about it.
Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Oh, we have accents?
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here?
Being good at fighting does not mean we're good at smithing or building or construction.
Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby, oh Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Huh? You can recite this too? Wait, did you also chant this when we arrived in Okhema? Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Am I not supposed to remember the things you say? Or are they like forbidden words that you just physically can't say with your mouth?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it! Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Okhema. Feats abound right here.
A miracle fresh from the oven. That's a journalist in the making right there. That's okay, you have your cloud hit magic, and I have everything else.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
I know everything there is to know about you.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Okhema. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Okhema with them.
Yeah, what is a teleslate? I have a telephone.
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond beyond Okhema. Like the city you're from.
Did you get cell phone technology secretly from the universe?
Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick.
Don't break my phone, okay, Trivy? I need that.
All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Okhema, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads. Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantin's scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Oh, so we do have to pay for our own food and accommodation. But like, what if my credits are all digital? How are you gonna weigh those?
Not if it's just the two of you, but if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
It sure does. Yep, we gotta take all the photos for March.
Oh, well, what are you two doing up here?
I'm sorry, this is a private rooftop. Serious question.
I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
We're soldiers from, somewhere far away. He's like, I don't know if these guys have cameras, so...
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
You country bumpkins, you don't know what photos are? Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult, huh? Yep, that's what I meant.
Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer.
Sure, everyone does.
All right, pass me your photo stone.
I'm gonna assume you mean camera. I'm not even gonna try.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now.
I mean, I know how to use my own camera. I can do it myself.
Huh. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
We really are just like posing up. Listen, March's camera does not have filters inbuilt into it. Well, actually it might. It's fancy, but... it could be better.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you? I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Listen, Aglaya, people are already talking. Yeah, we're from Thalassopolis.
Thalassopolis?
Is that a long abandoned city? Have we been made already?
Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
Oh, this poor guy. Listen, maybe, 8 months from now, Aglaya will be like, you know what, it's okay to tell them. And then we can have a good chat.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Okhema welcomes you.
He's so sad. Yeah, same. I don't think he believed us.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous grand craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting. The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoreus.
Fine on. Quiet. Whisper.
Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two.
You can't be talking about that out on the street.
You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary. The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price. Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal.
But that might not be the one that's destined for you. You might be destined for one of the other titans.
One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Triby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by. Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. full of the fragrance of life. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Well, he knows what it's like to not want to talk about something. Guys? Yeah, 3 can play at this game.
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
But I'm stealing it from this other guy's food trough. Can I try it? No, that's a terrible idea. Offer it to Dan Hong. Listen, are we really gonna bully this creature that's like 4 times my height and, you know, and I'm not gonna eat it? That's so damn chaotic. I don't want to get trampled, you know?
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
As long as we don't touch any of those white bits.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromes. It makes me envious.
Yeah, she probably shouldn't touch them, right? Or they might die.
Me? No thanks. It's all right.
You know, she's got the death touch.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Okhema, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help. Yes, it is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Yeah, she doesn't want to risk touching us.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute.
It really is a shame March can't be here, because I think you two would get along.
The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues.
See, that makes it definitely feel like at some point someone from outside brought some technology in here, and then someone did some, you know, finagling to make it look, you know, like it was something that fit into this place.
All right, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it. My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
It's okay. Also, you didn't really get the Dromus in the photo, but we get the idea.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromuses.
There's even a stand-in photographer in the script. God damn, Elio, you even replaced March? No, we're not gonna take a photo of that for March? Okay.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
The hello again, Finon.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Yeah, ma'am, the production date is stamped onto it. It says it was made 2 weeks ago. Nonsense. This is from my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
Let's just leave him alone.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Your outfits, who exactly?
Who are these gross peasants with their weird clothes?
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Okhema's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look.
Yeah, she's definitely not from around here. That man, when he was going through Matcha's camera, he stole all the data, and he put it on the internet. I knew he didn't trust us. Her eyes were like the sea reflecting the light of sunset. Well, congratulations, March. You've become famous without even setting foot in this place. Oh, really? Well, I saw Nikador and Kefale holding hands. Yeah, this is bad. Hey, Aglaya, listen. I kept my promise, technically, but, you're in trouble. And now she's a celestial maiden. But if you just get the forum shut down, then that's also, you know, suspicious, because you're like, oh, why did you shut it down? What are you trying to hide? Mankind's greatest enemy, social media. Yeah. Oh, he's already talking about it. Oh, God.
Back to the grand.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. Just from this name alone, I am able to imagine your beauty. You must be the incarnation of Nestia. Oh, you cause me to sink deeper and deeper, unable to get a hold of myself. Oh, beautiful Celestial Maiden, how can I ever win your affection?
March is never ever allowed to come here ever.
Damius? Almanos? No, I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Right now, I only have the rosy celestial maiden in my heart.
This guy, yeah, he needs a cold bath.
Oh, rosy celestial maiden, you truly are a gift from the heavens, a daughter of the sun. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky, if only to lead us out of this long, dark night?
Yeah, she's not that gentle. Listen, guys.
Who? No, I do not care about any Damiones. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart. Oh, rosy celestial maiden, the light of Okhema.
Yeah, next.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies. Damionis, That explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Well, he's enthusiastic, let's put it that way.
Rosy celestial maiden, a world beyond the sky.
Well, there he is. Are you sure you want to be shouting that where Aglaya can hear you?
What's that commotion?
Stop! Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
I mean, you're not even supposed to be up here, bro. This is forbidden territory.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase!
That guy
I'm dummy.
barged into the Chrysos Airs baths?
Yeah.
He was just... What's all this buzz? Can't a guy run his business in peace?
No, you can't.
Celestial maiden! Celestial maiden! I want to become a celestial maiden one day.
Stop that nonsense!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
It's a little bit late for that.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
Damionis, calm down.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky.
Oh, God.
Proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Buddy, maybe put off your Icarus moment, you know, calm down a little.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Use clockwork. Oh, if only. I wish that still worked here. Clocky didn't come with us. You think you could use Pinaconian key to open an Amphorian lock? Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, I think he's gonna die.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you.
Well, if you, like, jump off this cliff here and die, you are kind of making things difficult for me by making me watch.
But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
But listen, we believe you, but you don't have to do this crazy thing.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Well, time to knock him out. No one will ever remember you.
Oh, trying to enrage me in hopes that my emotions will overwhelm my mission? Oh, it's a pity that I've seen through your intentions. You're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
I mean, we're just gonna have to knock him out at this point.
What did you just say?
Listen, Aglaya, this guy was gonna kill himself, okay? We had to break that promise that I made to you, like, not even an hour ago.
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky? A pact? Ah! So that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Now, no one tell Aglaya what we mentioned today, and everyone will be fine.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well.
No, I don't imagine it will.
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Oh, she's gonna find out because they're gonna bring Damionis to her. So she's gonna know one way or the other. Oh, that's one of Aglaya's mannequins. Babe, you're a talking butterfly. Oh god, they already have merch? It's been like an hour. I don't know. Smack it with the baseball bat. Well, we don't need to go straight to public property damage, so...
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Okhema's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
So, like, does putting my hand in your mouth count as a handshake?
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Okhema. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. Brave warriors, I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
You just said you were the, you know, far-seeing, all-hearing... How do you already know?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
Damn. Oh, he's terrified.
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How could you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little, reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
Let's not get on this man's bad side, okay?
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it. Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Yeah.
Tired.
I'm sorry, we were definitely not doing very important firefighting. Yeah, trouble that you definitely don't need to know about. You don't surf the web, right, Tribby? You're very off the internet.
What accident?
Nothing, don't worry about it. If you don't know, then maybe Aglaya doesn't know, and that's for the best. Yeah, exactly.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long. Oh, right. You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo.
Is it? The abyss? A great place for a photo. Well, if you say so.
Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met. Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward. Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
I mean, you make a fair point. What are the laws of physics, really?
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikador's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
Oh, okay.
let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the Holy City. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Okhema, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles.
You're not gonna, like, take it away again if you find out about the photo thing, right?
Welcome to your private bath chamber.
It's even better than petticoating. Hey, we just got a totally awesome room. We can't just ride off the express just like that.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Cold Dragon Young. Yeah. Are they really worth it? Maybe you should just lie down on this couch and never ever get back up again. Don't give in.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you. Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie. What a nice sink. Yeah, definitely a sink.
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Okhema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves. In ancient times, Fegusa, the Chalice of Plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
You guys are putting a lot of faith in us to just give us access to that.
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds, and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest, and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper, and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged. Floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, there's no way she didn't know.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
Listen, that guy was gonna jump off the roof, okay? And also, it was his fault in the first place for being rude and going through my camera.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Casterus will be your executioner. A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment.
I wouldn't call them usurpers just because they wanted to go to space, God.
It's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into. Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okhema's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, The only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castrus.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
Just enough to let them feel the cold chill of death.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
Does this mean we can lie 2 times? Listen, we don't need to play games. Also, is it more important to be truthful or to stop you from being angry at me?
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus?
Listen, it's complicated. It's very complicated. Solving your problems is like, it's kind of true, it's what we always end up doing. But I guess technically...
A truthful response. A step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Okhema?
I regret it. We shouldn't have helped you if you were gonna tie us up. Alright, technically the answer to all of these could just be to let our journey continue. Damn.
A response that is certainly full of spirit, but lacking in sincerity. A step will be recorded.
Damn. Too cocky.
Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Okhema and its citizens?
I use a baseball bat, not a blade. I mean, semantics, you know? I mean, if you come at us, then we come at you, basically.
A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
I mean, yeah, how do you... Well, everyone can see the Stellaron these days. Everyone just knows. Yeah, I mean, I'd be careful if I were you. How is that a lie? It might backfire.
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time. All 4 questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Okhema, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I mean, yeah, we technically don't have to help at all.
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy.
Though we are gonna have to fix the train car to get back anyway, so it's gonna take a while.
You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphoreus. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphoreus. For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Yeah, I mean, Black Swan will be disappointed, but, you know, we didn't sign a contract or anything. We don't have to be here.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Okhema, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Okhema is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose 2 allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
I mean, he kinda has to now. He's the one who put his hand up and said, "Let them stay!"
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
And not just sit there and wait until someone asks for your opinion.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
But she didn't even apologize. Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect her to. She's doing her job.
Oh, please stop. Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Okhema's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them. One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphoreus' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place. The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Trevi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Yeah, so like, if you get the core flame, are you like immortal now? Or like, if you got one like 300 years ago, but you guys are all still waiting for it, do they have to pass it on to another person?
Worry not. I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars, and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Trevi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphoreus' fate. Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
So like, were you born with that tattoo that's like, you have to take down this titan? Or did you get that for yourself?
Mission. Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Chrysos heirs, demigods. Is what's written in the prophecy truly Amphoreus' only possible fate? Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Please, step closer and listen to the voices of the Titans.
So, did you hear it? The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just The boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. All right, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
So they're not, like, picked at birth. It's just a random point where they're like, you'll do.
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us. Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
I guess I am technically in charge. That's what the boss said. That's what Himeko said. You're really letting me do it? I mean, you're trusting the judgment of someone who got stabbed, like, a bunch of times, but I appreciate it. I'm guessing leave Amphoreus is the joke ending where you get the credit roll. But, I'm good, actually.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikador, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Yeah, right? Got interrogated twice. There was a crazy guy who basically stole our camera. It was a whole thing. And if we've learned any lessons, is that we can't let anyone else touch our camera.